Welcome to the final episode of Model Airport Reviews Season 3. Today we'll review the last few airports that are still left on the list. Starting with Northern Airport. This airport is 1 to 500 scale, located in Copenhagen, Denmark. All of the traffic on the airport is taken over from Copenhagen Kastrup Airport. He supplied some very cool images of his airport, like this SAS lineup right here. A very cool detail is on the jet bridges, where he added SAS branding, which really adds an extra sense of realism to the airport. Another cool example of branding is here with this Singapore Airlines Airbus A350. On the catering truck, he has stuck the logo of Northern Airport, which is another cool and realistic detail. For the rest, I think his airport looks absolutely awesome. The ground markings look really good. The detail is incredible as he has placed cones around the air stairs. And using paper, he created an actual opening door at this DHL 777 freighter. And the last cool detail on this airport can be seen here at this Air Dolomiti Embraer E190, as he has added a background to his airport. The grass and the trees really add depth to this image and look way better than just a white wall. Up next we go to Switzerland in Basel, where we have Basel International Airport. Here we have a very colorful overview picture of his airport with the Basel skyline in the background. The airport consists of a runway. On each side of the airport he's got a terminal, and in between there are remote stands. His airport is really colorful. And a cool detail that he added is the smoke coming from the tires upon touchdown on the runway, that he created using cotton. Behind this terminal he has created an access road which has a tunnel in it, where you go underneath the airport runway. And the last awesome situation here is this Jazeera Airbus A320, I think Neo, has a fire on its right hand engine, and therefore the fire truck is handling this situation. I think this recreation of an engine fire looks absolutely incredible and realistic. Next we take a look at Horseheads Almira International Airport, located in Horseheads, New York. The airport is built on a printed airport mat, and also the terminal is bought from Gemini Jets. My tip for everybody owning such an airport in which everything is bought: add your own unique details. Go ahead and add lights in the runway and taxiways. Add modeling grass just like he has done. Add some light poles, which he's also done. And make it look unique and not some generic Gemini Jets airport. Here we have Princess Juliana International Airport, located on St. Martin. It consists of Darren aircraft, and what I like is that he added a LED strip around the airport and its runway. Now a few things to consider are the airport runway's numbers. On both ends they are 09er and 09er. Though when we go to St. Martin Airport, on one side the runway number is 10, meaning on the other side of the airport it's runway 28. Additionally, when you take a closer look at the layout of St. Martin Airport and the airport's layout that you've created, I think there is a lot to add just by looking at Google Earth and taking inspiration from the actual Princess Juliana Airport. Next we take a look at Scandinavian Mountains International Airport in Sweden. He created a nice model airport with a lot of ground markings, a lovely paper folded terminal and modeling grass. Though I think there are two elements missing that will make these images look super realistic. The first of which is ground service equipment. When you add vehicles like a pushback truck, baggage equipment and a catering truck, your airport will look much more alive. I have a very awesome website for you where you can download ground service equipment in any scale for free and fold them out of paper. Like this cargo set with all the equipment you need to transport baggage. He has also got fuel trucks, pushback tugs and airline branded air stairs. I will put a link in the description to this website where you can download paper foldable GSE for free, which will definitely make your airport look more realistic. Next we take a look at Abu Dhabi International Airport in the United Arab Emirates. It's a fictional airport located on a ground mat. He did add his own unique details, like this tree for example. And what I really much like about the airport is all of the ground service equipment around the aircraft. This is exactly what I meant at the previous airport, that adding ground service equipment adds a really cool effect to your airport. And just like with this 747 from UPS, being loaded here makes it look ultra realistic. Here is Nowhere International Airport in Laval, Canada. It's a huge 1 to 500 scale model airport and it looks absolutely lovely. He's got a terminal in the center with a lot of taxiways surrounding it. On the side of the airport is another terminal and apron, and here in the back we see a private section where the Air Force One and other private aircraft are lined up. He has also got a lineup of a bunch of Air Baltic aircraft, which is really cool to see these A220s next to each other. And the last images of this ANA Star Wars Boeing 787 Dreamliner, which is being loaded for its return flight back to Japan. Overall, I think a very nice airport, where there is a lot happening and so much awesome details to enjoy. Next we take a quick look at Burbank Airport in Los Angeles, the United States. He's got two awesome details on his airport which I'd like to show you. The first is this ILS box on the side of the runway. This feature is on almost every airport in the world, and it indicates whether the aircraft is too high or low for its approach. And also all of the ground service equipment he's created himself using paper, which is a really budget friendly option. Next we go to the airport with the shortest runway in the world, which is Saba Airport. Located on the Dutch Caribbean island, he has recreated this awesome airport. And he's really put some awesome work on it because the terminal looks epic. Also all of the modeling grass he's created himself and it looks really nice. The aircraft at this airport are obviously really small because of the small runway, and it seems like he's created them himself out of paper. So overall, Saba Airport is a really epic and realistic recreation of the actual airport. Next we go to New Zealand and take a look at Rockford International Airport. It's both a cargo, military and commercial airport. And the commercial side looks awesome. He has folded the jet bridges from paper, just like he has done with some of the ground service equipment. The terminal is made out of Legos, and what I like here in the background, he put grass stuffs on his modeling grass to make it more realistic. The military section looks great as well. He has got a US Air Force hangar. And lastly, taking a look at the cargo section, he has got a FedEx transporting some parcels. Once again, the scenery around the cargo section looks really nice. And he's even got a Christmas tree here. So overall, I think we've taken a look at a very nice airport once again. This is a 1 to 200 scale Arturia regional airport in the fictional city of Arturia. The airport consists of two stands, one featuring a KLM City Hopper E195-E2 aircraft. A really cool detail here is that the air stairs have got the old KLM branding. I always like to review 1 to 200 scale airports, because of the bigger scale they can have much more detail. Though I think some of that is a bit lacking here. You could have, for example, added cones around the aircraft, under its wingtips and at the nose and in front of the engines. Also at this scale you can add a ground power unit and some very cool details which are much harder to add in the smaller scales. And moving on to the final airport of Season 3 Model Airport Reviews is Indian Ocean International Airport, a 1 to 400 scale airport consisting of a runway and 4 aircraft stands. He did add the details of the cones, which look lovely. Another cool detail here on the side of the runway, he added a windsock, which is really nice. The terminal is created out of Legos, and so is the ground service equipment. You could consider adding more modeling grass in between the taxiways and around the runway. Another detail you could consider adding are ground tiles. Every concrete surfaced airport has got these tiles. Some have more cracks in it than others. Though when you give your airport a light grey color, consider adding these tiles. You can easily add them using a pencil and ruler, and they will add an awesome effect to your model airport. And that is it for this season of Model Airport Reviews. I hope you enjoyed watching this season. Let me know in the comments which model airport featured in this episode should move on to the grand finale episode, in which we pick the best model airport of Season 3 of Model Airport Reviews. About Season 4, how you can sign up for it, and when it starts, I will give you more information later on. Now I would like to thank you for watching. to this season of Model Airport reviews. Please consider to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I wish you good luck preparing your model airport with some very realistic looking pictures for the next season of Model Airport reviews. And then I will see you in the next video.